Available for iOS and Android.
Now at 10, the Carthage community meets to plan for the future of its schools. Plus, students and staff at a Southeast Kansas high school celebrate 5 years of a scholarship program and what Freeman Health System in Joplin wants the public to know about lung cancer.
The 4 states' most watched news starts now.
The Carthage School District is working on a strategic plan to shape the future of the district's schools, students, and community. This is KOAM News at 10. I'm Dow Quick. Tonight, community members, teachers, and district officials gathered at the Carthage Intermediate Center to discuss ideas and potential plans for the district's operations and facilities. That includes departments like food service, maintenance, transportation, safety, and information technology. The goal is to create a 2030 strategic plan for the entire district and gather community feedback on how to manage rising operational costs and ensure facilities stay up to date while still supporting student learning.
Ultimately, I'd love for everyone to be at these meetings. The entire community has an open invitation to show up. We're hoping for parents, grandparents, we're hoping for business owners, we're hoping for teachers, administrators, churches. We want the whole community. We want a cross-section of everyone to help us build the future of our schools because we're all intertwined.
During the meeting, district officials also tried to measure community support for future bond issues and possible tax levy increases to support daily operations and potentially build a new high school auditorium. It's been 5 years since the launch of the Neodesha Promise Scholarship Program, and today Neodesha High School celebrated the 5th anniversary of the scholarship with this assembly. The scholarship covers tuition for students in the Neodesha School District to attend either university, technical college, or community college. The program allows students to follow their dreams and career goals without worrying about the cost. During its first 5 years, the scholarship has helped 148 Neodesha High School graduates.
My little sister will be a recipient later this year, so that's absolutely huge. And being able to watch them follow their dreams and be empowered is enormous.
To qualify for the scholarship, students need to have at least a 2.0 GPA. Let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Doug Hetty for our first look at the weather.
Well, of course, it turned out to be a nice Tuesday for us today. Temperatures above our average high. We had sunny skies. 64 was our high. Started at 49. Average highs 57. We're going to be much closer to that number as we go into Wednesday as we start to cool things down just a little bit. Clear skies out there right now. Joplin, Pittsburgh, as we drop back into the 40s. 48 in Pittsburgh, 52 in Miami. Neosho at 50. Carthage sitting at 49. Chanute at 46 degrees. We do have some clouds kind of shooting through, especially along and north of I-44. This is a weak wave, but what this will do in return is usher in some cooler air, and that's why we're going to cool back down a bit as we go through the next few days. So these clouds are going to be working through tonight, out of here by morning, so sunshine returns. It's just going to be a little cooler over the next few days. We're going to be talking about that here in just a bit.
See you soon. The staff at Freeman Health System in Joplin wants to educate the public about the dangers of lung cancer. This is Lung Cancer Awareness Month. Along with the importance of early detection and more effective utilization of CT scans, Freeman staff also puts emphasis on the dangers of cigarette smoking.
This whole area, lung cancer is extremely prevalent. That's because of the rate of cigarette smoking. We have an extremely high rate of cigarette smoking, largely due to the fact that the state of Missouri is 51st of the United States states and territories in the tax they put on cigarettes.
Dr. Slocum says the scans are important for both current smokers and for former smokers. Miami residents will temporarily need to find a new spot for health care. Today, Integris Health Miami Express Care announced a temporary closure due to low staffing. The clinic says it currently has only one provider working the Miami office, but they're looking for a second. City of Joplin wants to hear from the community about a public transportation program. The Joplin Area Transportation Study Organization, or JATSO, seeks a 7-day public comment period for transportation and transit projects that are partially funded by federal programs over a 4-year period. Up for proposal is 1 project modification and 2 added projects. Public comment period runs through Wednesday of next week at noon. For more information, go to KOAMnewsnow.com. President-elect Donald Trump is building his administration at a rapid clip. He's picked celebrity Dr. Mehmet Oz to serve as administrator, who will oversee public health insurance for more than 160 million Americans. Christian Benavides is in West Palm Beach, Florida, with the latest.
President-elect Donald Trump and Elon Musk watched together as SpaceX launched a test rocket near Brownsville, Texas. Musk, the world's richest man, spent some $200 million to help Trump beat Vice President Kamala Harris in the presidential race. Since then, Musk has been close at hand as the president-elect makes crucial nominations, some controversial, for his emerging cabinet.
You know, he likes this place. I can't get him out of here. He just likes this place. And you know what? I like having him here.
Tuesday, Trump tapped former TV host and heart surgeon Dr. Mehmet Oz as the administrator for the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services. The president-elect also announced his choice of Wall Street executive Howard Lutnick to lead the Commerce Department. Late Tuesday, Trump said he will nominate Linda McMahon, the former WWE executive, as Secretary of Education. Trump says he is not reconsidering the nomination of Matt Gaetz as Attorney General, despite growing controversy.
Mr. President, are you reconsidering the nomination of Matt Gaetz?
No.
How far are you willing to go to get him confirmed?
Former Congressman Gaetz has been calling senators to make his case and will meet personally with several of them Wednesday, including Louisiana's John Kennedy, who says confirmation won't be easy.
I wouldn't bet my house on it one way or the other.
Alaska Republican Lisa Murkowski said Gaetz should not be quickly pushed through.
Let's take it seriously. And let's give it the time.
Gaetz was under investigation by the House Ethics Committee for allegations of sexual misconduct, including attending sex parties and having sex with a minor. The Florida Republican has denied any wrongdoing. Christian Benavides, CBS News, West Palm Beach, Florida.
The Gorillas bring some international flavor to the campus of PSU with a tea tasting event that's coming up. Plus, the Osage Nation in Oklahoma celebrates a new Barbie modeled after the first Native American prima ballerina. The Osage Nation celebrates a new Barbie doll created in honor of Maria Tallchief, America's first Native American prima ballerina. Eden Jones has details.
To some people, this may just be a doll.
Today's a big day.
But for the Osage Nation, it represents something more important.
And they couldn't have made a better selection in Maria.
Maria Tallchief is the first Indigenous woman to earn the highest rank in ballet, prima ballerina. Today, she is celebrated as a groundbreaking figure in both ballet and Native American history, with the launch of a Barbie doll in her likeness.
Maria joins a lineup of trailblazers in the Barbie-inspiring women's series like Amelia Earhart, Misty Copeland, and Ida B. Wells.
The doll is fashioned with Maria as Firebird, the role that catapulted her into stardom.
She is a legend.
Maria's daughter, Elise Passion, worked closely with Mattel on the Barbie doll. She says despite the fame, her mother always stayed rooted in her heritage.
Her pride of the Osage Nation was instilled in me.
Osage Nation Principal Chief Jeffrey Standing Bear hopes the doll encourages people to explore and understand the tribe's culture.
And to find out that we have a Barbie now that is Native American Osage is quite an accomplishment for everyone.
Elise believes it will inspire others to embrace their potential.
I hope that this doll will help inspire, children, young girls, boys across the world to discover and pursue their own passions.
And though Maria is no longer here, this doll will help people who never got to meet her understand her story.
That new Maria Tallchief Barbie will cost $35. PSU is joining universities all across our nation to celebrate International Education Week. This annual celebration, a joint initiative of the U.S. Department of State and Education, aims to promote programs that prepare Americans for a global environment while attracting future leaders from around the world to study, learn, and exchange experiences. One area where students found common ground: tea.
Tea is a very universal drink that everyone could try to like sometimes. It's not for everybody, but it's one of those that it has many different tastes, flavors that can fit many different profiles, and it's kind of one of those universal things that has a footing in almost every culture.
Currently, nearly 300 international students are enrolled at Pitt State and represent 50 countries. A new activity is coming to the Christmas on the Bricks celebration in Fort Scott, a synthetic ice skating rink. It's been a community effort to create the rink, with organizers hoping to bring a new draw for the city. The cost to create that synthetic rink and purchase supplies, about $50,000. The city of Fort Scott is providing the Gathering Square Pavilion and electricity for the rink, but all funds to purchase the rink and skates was collected by the Fort Scott Chamber of Commerce through fundraising and donations.
We wanted also, not only for the people in the community, but a draw for our downtown area. We have such a unique area down here that a lot of people have never seen it before, so hopefully this will draw people in. It'll be good for our retailers, it'll be good for our restaurants, and just for the whole community as a whole.
The kickoff for the rink will be the weekend of Christmas on the Bricks in Fort Scott, December 6th. The plan is for the rink to be open each weekend after that through January 5th. A little later, experts look to design high-tech flood protection for at-risk coastal cities.
Plus, we're going to cool down a little bit as we go through the next few days. We're going to check that out coming up.
Tickets on sale now for Alpha.
Well, it definitely turned out to be a nice one for us today. After the rain yesterday, we got sunshine to return across the region, and temperatures actually pretty good, as most of us went 63, 64, 65 degrees, which is about 8 to 10 degrees above where we should be for this time of the year. Great shot. Indigo Sky Casino and Resort Indigo is just outside of Seneca, Missouri. All right, temperatures cooling down. It's kind of chilly. We have a little bit of a breeze. The wind's going to pick up a little bit more over the next couple days. 49 in Stockton, Bentonville at 51. We have Miami at 52, Pittsburgh 48, Independence is sitting at 45 degrees. 7th and Rangeline checking in at 49, northwesterly winds at about 10. These are going to pick up a bit as we get into, especially tomorrow afternoon. We're going to have winds gusting 30, maybe hitting 35 during the afternoon hours. Still breezy on Thursday. The winds come down a little bit, but we're going to have winds gusting 20 to about 25 miles per hour, and then they'll start to back down as we head toward the weekend. We do have some clouds shooting through. Few showers popping up on the radar, not reaching the ground, but this is a little wave which is going to usher in even colder air as we go through the next few days. Big upper level low across the northern plains. Flow is right out of Canada, so that brings in a little bit cooler air. It's not cold, just cooler than what we have seen over the past several days. So this system shifts by as we go through the next few days. Then as we head into the weekend, it looks pretty good. Get some clouds, but we really don't have that cold Canadian air. As we go into next week, we have a couple systems we need to keep our eyes on. One shooting by on Monday, and then a second system rolling out on Wednesday and Thursday. Thursday, of course, is Thanksgiving. This will be cold enough to have some snow somewhere in the Central Plains, so we'll have to keep our eyes on that if this storm system can develop, and then it looks like we'll cool down even more behind that system. So a lot to watch over the next week or so. Let me walk you through time. Temperatures tonight, 36, 37 degrees, so a little bit colder. Plenty of sunshine, lower 50s by noon. We'll hang lower 50s for highs. Most of us 53, 54, 55 degrees. Tomorrow night, a little colder, backing down, 32, 33, 34 degrees. Still sunny skies on Thursday, high temperatures, a little lower. Most of us upper 40s to lower 50s across the region. And then Thursday night, we go down into the upper 20s. So it is getting colder over the next few days. Day planner, 9 a.m. 44, sunny skies, 50 by 5 p.m. Overall looking pretty good. And if we look toward the weekend, Friday still highs right around 50, but we should push 60 by the time Saturday rolls around. So we get better heading into the weekend. Calm week, staying dry, sunshine, temperatures in the 50s, average highs 57 degrees, so pretty close. 62 on Sunday, rain chances Monday, and then we'll watch that system as we get a little bit closer to Thanksgiving next week.
Welcome back from your beach vacation.
I know.
Get out the sweatshirt and the raincoat now.
It feels much cooler here.
I'm sure it does. Thanks, Doug. Experts warn cities around the world could face $1 trillion bill by 2050 as rising seas and inland flooding take their toll. Engineers in Denmark are building a unique flood-fighting tunnel to store more than 2.6 million gallons of water to help protect the capital city. More and more U.S. cities are changing their landscapes to become sponge cities to control stormwater and adapt to climate change.
We will also have more of these very high intensity events, which we normally call cloud bursts, where you feel like the whole sky is just emptying out at once. And depending on where in the city they just empty out all of this water, it can really create problems.
Nearly half of all U.S. homes are threatened by extreme weather conditions. That's according to a Realtor.com study that examined the potential impact of climate change on the country's housing market. Still ahead, the MIAA releases its 2024 all-conference football teams. And 3 members of the Fairland Owl softball team signed with Fort Scott Community College. John Dales has those stories and more up next.
It takes more than knowing the law.
Fort Scott Community College softball picks up 3 commits from Northeast Oklahoma who have helped turn Fairland into a perennial powerhouse in the Lucky 7 Conference. 3 Fairland softball players signed this afternoon with Fort Scott Community College. Aubrey Kinsey, McKenna Lawson, and Grayson Riggs have helped lead the Owls to 4 district championships and 2 state tournament appearances in their 4 years at Fairland. Now all 3 of them are ready to make an impact with the Greyhounds.
I just really liked it there. I like the community and I really like the coach, and it just felt like it could be home. Their field is really nice. They have a really nice workout room. It's just nice there.
It seems like it's an easy transition from here going there because I know people and then I'm going with my friends, so it's just easy. It's really nice. We've played together our whole lives, so to just keep on playing is fun.
Their coaches, they have a really nice coach, and I just like the facility itself, and I'm also going with 2 of my best friends. We've all talked about it before, but we all just started committing one at a time, and I just thought it would be a great idea to go with my friends.
The MIAA releases its all-conference awards for football this afternoon. Central Oklahoma's Adam Dorrell is the Coach of the Year after leading the Broncos to an outright MIAA championship. Here's a look at the local honorees featured in the first-team All-MIAA. Will Huggins and Landon Bluebaugh both represent Pitt State on the offensive side of the ball. 3 more PSU players are first-team All-Conference on defense. Cole Sample, Jordan Rogers, as well as Jack Barkley, who's the only Gorilla to be unanimously voted to the first team. Then 5 Pitt State players are named to the second team All-MIAA. Jack Roberts, Drew Daniels, Malik Berry, Alex Gaskell, and Jalen Fuchsa. On the third team, Pitt State running back Noah Hernandez, as well as a couple Lions, Deontay Campbell, a tight end, offensive lineman Kenny Furman, representing Missouri Southern as well. Well, we've got a full list, which includes honorable mentions from both PSU and Southern on our website. Right now, you can check it out, koamnewsnow.com/sports. Webb City Lady Cardinals tonight hosting a basketball jamboree. Their first matchup is against Neosho. How about this? Addie Burns assists over to Whitley Keith, and she drains it from 3. We'll skip to the next game for Webb City. This one's against Carl Junction, and the Lady Bulldogs get the steal here. In transition, can't finish the layup, but Desi Williams is there to grab the board, put it back up and in. Next quarter, no-look pass gets taken away by Kira Long. She goes behind her back, then through the legs, and finishes it off with the score. Now Webb City taking on Aurora in their third matchup. It's a Lady Hounds team that won a district title last year. Kaylee Cole goes on the fast break, knocks it in, bucket good plus the foul. Next quarter, here's Long again. She drains a three-pointer, and that one wraps up the Jamboree. High school basketball season in the 4 states gets started next Monday. Over to college basketball, the Pittsburgh State men fall 89-71 to 5th-ranked Washburn. Despite the Ichabods being in the MIAA, this one doesn't count as a conference game. Gorillas dropped to 2-3. Their next game is a home opener. That's a week from tomorrow. But I think a lot of Gorilla fans are thinking about this Saturday, first round of the playoffs. Pittsburgh State football hosts the defending national champions Harding. It's going to be a big one.
Yeah, it's been a big one. It was big last week, and they had to win to get to the playoffs.
They did win.
And here we go. We'll be right back.
Get ready for the Garage State Hero.
Okay, as your loved ones gather around the Thanksgiving table next week, how about a glass of pizza wine to wash down the turkey? Yeah, this is an actual thing. Pizza Hut has partnered with Irvine's Just Beyond Paradise Winery to create a tomato-based wine that it says captures the essence of a pizza slice. According to the product's description, the red wine offers hints of basil or oregano and a whisper of garlic. Yeah, this is wine we're talking about. But Pizza Hut says it actually tastes more like a white wine when it's chilled. The limited edition wine is sold on Irvine's website either by the bottle or part of a gift box that is packaged like, as you see, a pizza box. That sounds awful.
See, and they're trying to trick me because I like Maker's Mark and it has that waxy top and it has the same top as that.
Well, and I like pizza, but
don't like your wine to taste like pizza?
No,
yeah,
I don't. I don't want my ice cream to taste like steak, and I like those books. So, okay.
Tomorrow looks pretty good. 53. It is going to be windy. 50 on Thursday.
Final sports notes.
A couple more signings in the area tomorrow. One of them, Sydney Forrester from Miami. She's going up to Mizzou to play in the SEC.
Very good. Thanks for joining us. Let's make it a great tomorrow.